Hi, my beautiful artists. I hope you are having a beautiful day. May you continue to have a beautiful day. And again, remember that can change instantly. So I want you to remember that nothing in this world defines you besides you. Your parents, not your children, not your career, not your certificates, nothing. Yes, I understand that some of us work real hard to get to where we want to in life, to get a certain status, to get a certain title. However, that title doesn't go with you when you're gone. Who you are right now is what matters. And I want you to understand that you are not these people's problems. You are not these jobs' problem. You are not anybody's issues or problems. I want you to fully understand that you are who you are. And every time that you choose you want to be different, you have the rights to do that. You have the rights to mold yourself. You have the rights to change who you are at any given moment. It's not something that is taken away from you. You choose who you want to be. You choose how you want to show up. You choose how everything goes. I understand. I understand. There's some X factors, there's some Y factors that can hinder you from becoming who you want to become. However, I want you to understand that none of the circumstances, none of the people, places, or things make you who you are. And learning to understand and disassociate from who you were is not an easy task. It's not something that you do overnight. And it's hard to understand that your family does not define you. Your parents don't define you. Your children don't define you. If all these people around you have made mistakes and have put you in a circumstance where you don't like, you don't have to be there. You don't have to be a part of that. Nor do you have to take the blame for that. Please, whatever happens to your life, to yourself, don't ever take people's burdens for yourself. Those burdens are for them to carry and for them to figure out themselves. Not for you to carry, not for you to carry the guilt, the shame, or whatever it looks like. It's like if you worked for a title, you've gone to school, let's say you make it into a doctorate degree. I want you to understand that that doctorate degree is not who you are. It does not define you. It is what you do for a career, yes, but it does not define you. Anything and everything in this life does not define you. What defines you is you, yourself, and your soul. It's hard to think about it that way. And the reason it's hard to think about it that way is because it sounds like I'm dismissing what people have done or what you do to get to that position. No, I will never dismiss that from you. I will never take that from you. If you're a doctor, if you have a very grand this degree or title or whatever it is, congratulations. More power to you. However, strip away that title. Who are you? Who are you really? You got to ask yourself. Because sometimes people become doctors for a paycheck. Sometimes people become lawyers for a paycheck. Sometimes people want to do music for a paycheck. But if you take away that paycheck and if you take away the title, who are you? Seriously, ask yourself, who are you? And I want you to understand that when it comes to family, yes, it can be a muddy situation. Yes, it can be a hard topic to talk about because everybody's family dynamic is different. And I want you to understand that those people in your family do not define you. They're not you. Don't let them put that guilt, shame, blame onto your plate that was never yours to carry to begin with. And that is also a hard pill to swallow because you think that those people's burdens are your burdens. A lot of the times we look up to our parent figures. We look up to these people not realizing that these people are also humans and they have their flaws and they have X factors that have carried them from their own parents or their parents before their parents. It's a ancestral trauma. And honestly, that's when you have to step back and realize, how am I different from these people? Why am I different from these people? What sets me apart from these people? And then you'll start to get to the bottom of who you are, because you can't allow your last name or these people who have your blood define who you are. You are not them. They are not living your life. You are living your life, and it's time that you show up for yourself, because the only person that's been there for you since you were born, since the minute you were born, is your soul, your spirit, your soul, however you want to define it. That is the only being that's been with you throughout this journey, through the good, the bad, the ugly, the messy, however it looks like for you. That's the only being that has stuck with you. And it's only right that you do right by it, that you try to figure out who this soul inside of you is. Because nothing else around you will define you but you. And remember, during this journey, you can reinvent yourself as many times as you like, whenever you want, however you want. Okay, my beautiful artists? So ask yourself, what defines you? That answer is a very easy one. It's always going to be you. You define you. But you need to find who you are first. All right, my beautiful artists. Have a beautiful, phenomenal day. I love you. Bye.